Welcome, Virgo. This is your essential reading for April 9th on Zodiac Attraction. Your finances, love life, and the one major blessing you can't miss are being revealed now. Let's start the reading. This week, Virgo, you finally see through the carefully crafted game someone has been playing. You already sense exactly what they'll say and how they'll try to pull you back in, yet this time you refuse to engage. The board flips in your favor as you quietly dismantle their strategy once and for all, stepping into a new chapter with clear eyes and steady resolve. You've known deep down that this dynamic, whether in love, work, friendship, or family, has been built on subtle maneuvers and withheld value. Patterns of indifference, manipulation, or emotional withholding have lingered far too long. But something shifts powerfully within you now. A quiet inner awakening gives you the strength to stop participating, to stop dimming your light just to keep peace or avoid conflict. Your soul gently nudges you forward, urging you to choose yourself without apology. The energy of personal power surges through you like sunlight breaking through clouds after a long storm. Decisions that once felt heavy or uncertain now crystallize with surprising clarity. You recognize the old tactics immediately, the same scripted words, the familiar emotional chess moves designed to keep you off balance or second-guessing yourself. This time, however, the veil has lifted completely. You meet their approach with calm certainty, refusing to play along or reopen old wounds. Healing has prepared you for this moment. Where you once absorbed disappointment and betrayal in silence, now you stand grounded in your worth. The gaslighting that tried to make you doubt your intuition no longer lands. Instead, it meets an unbreakable boundary. You deliver your truth, not through dramatic confrontation, but through a firm, unshakable stance that leaves no room for negotiation. Your silence speaks volumes, radiating a quiet authority that disarms without words. Abundance and self-fulfillment have always been your natural state, yet prolonged emotional drain left you feeling like a faded version of your radiant self. Now the sun rises again in your world, bringing luminous clarity and renewed vitality. You reclaim your glow, stepping back into the role of the central character in your own story. Romantic or emotional fulfillment flows toward you as you align with what truly nourishes your heart, while fresh opportunities in work or finances begin to unfold with promising momentum. A deeper wisdom guides your choices now, the kind that comes from having walked through shadows and emerged stronger. You trust your inner voice more than ever, allowing it to steer you away from draining cycles and toward vibrant new paths. Someone from the past may return suddenly, drawn by the magnetic energy you're radiating, the authentic sparkle they once took for granted. They sense the shift and feel an urgent pull to reconnect, perhaps with genuine regret or a rush of realization that they're losing something irreplaceable. Yet your vibration has evolved. What once pulled you in no longer resonates in the same way. You observe their approach with serene detachment, recognizing the familiar pattern before it can take hold again. This time you choose differently, not out of anger, but from a place of self-respect and hard-earned clarity. The connection that once felt like a heavy burden transforms into a lesson you release with grace, making space for lighter, more authentic experiences. For those open to new connections, an unexpected spark arrives like a fresh breeze, playful, unburdened, and free of heavy expectations. It carries an innocent excitement that invites you to flow rather than overanalyze. You'll find yourself open to adventure without needing to control every outcome, trusting that your intuition will keep you safe while allowing joy to unfold naturally. This energy feels refreshing, vibrant, and aligned with a version of you that's ready to embrace life more lightly. In practical matters, momentum builds around stalled projects or opportunities that deserve forward motion. Good news may arrive midweek, yet you navigate any accompanying pressure with mindful pacing. Protect your energy fiercely, release responsibilities that aren't truly yours, and set gentle boundaries where needed. Remember that true strength includes knowing when to prioritize your own recharge, much like ensuring your own foundation is solid before extending help to others. Celestial forces support this turning point, illuminating truths that have waited patiently to surface. You move from survival mode into a season of genuine thriving, where your efforts bloom into tangible success and inner peace. New beginnings beckon with open arms, carrying the promise of experiences that reignite your passion and restore your sense of wonder. Trust the quiet knowing blooming inside you. Advance even when the full destination isn't yet visible, because your soul already recognizes the path that honors your growth. This is your moment to shine unapologetically, to claim the happiness and fulfillment that have always been destined for you. The universe aligns in your favor as you step forward with courage, leaving old games behind and welcoming a brighter, more authentic chapter filled with light, abundance, and heartfelt renewal. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Virgo, the cosmic energies invite you to embrace self-love and recognize your inherent worth amid a day filled with hopeful renewal and quiet breakthroughs. As an analytical and service-oriented sign, you often prioritize perfection and duty, sometimes at the expense of your own emotional needs. On this Friday, April 2026, the tarot highlights a powerful shift toward healing, romantic reconnection, and professional abundance, urging you to release self-doubt and trust the universe's supportive flow. Card 1. The Star. The Star card shines brightly as the opening message for Virgo today, symbolizing hope, healing, and a profound spiritual connection. This major arcana card reflects your deep link with the divine and the universe, reminding your practical, detail-oriented nature that true renewal comes from within rather than endless self-criticism. For Virgos who tend to analyze every flaw, the Star encourages you to stop putting yourself down and instead affirm your beauty, talents, and uniqueness. It signals a time when bad luck breaks and luck, or rather, aligned destiny, begins to follow you. In love, it points to youthful enthusiasm and emotional openness, while in career matters, it promises clarity after periods of stagnation. Card 2. The Lovers. Following the Star, the Lovers card emerges to emphasize choice, harmony, and deep connection in partnerships. This card speaks directly to Virgo's discerning heart, which often weighs options carefully before committing. Today, it reveals a strong mutual attraction or reconnection where love overcomes past denial or hesitation. If someone has seemed distant or ignoring, their actions stem not from indifference, but from an overwhelming intensity of feeling that leaves them desperate with emotion. Virgos, known for their helpful yet reserved demeanor, may have mirrored this by holding back. The Lovers invites you to choose vulnerability. It also ties into self-love, affirming that you deserve reciprocal, soul-aligned bonds rather than one-sided efforts. Card 3. The Hermit. The Hermit, a card traditionally linked to Virgo's introspective energy, appears to guide inner reflection and soul-searching. As a sign ruled by Mercury and driven by the need for order, you excel at solitary analysis, but today this card warns against excessive isolation that fuels self-doubt. Instead, use this quiet wisdom to listen to your inner voice and pay attention to thoughts or dreams that feel divinely inspired. These are not random. They signal messages from your guides about healing old wounds and recognizing that someone from your past, or a new connection, cannot forget the eternal bond you share. The Hermit reassures you that clarity arrives through patience, not rushing, aligning perfectly with your methodical approach to life. Card 4. Ace of Pentacles. Shifting to material realms, the Ace of Pentacles brings fresh opportunities for abundance and tangible success. Virgos thrive on practical results, and this card validates your hard work, promising that efforts in career or financial goals will manifest in incredible ways, perhaps through a new position, increased resources, or a magical-seeming breakthrough. It counters any sense that life is passing you by, urging you to start now, even in small steps, toward your ambitions. For those dealing with paperwork frustrations or stalled progress, this ace indicates a swift positive change, rewarding your earthy dedication with stability and growth. It also ties into self-worth, reminding you that you deserve prosperity without guilt over past karmic lessons. Card 5. The Chariot. The Chariot drives forward with themes of determination, victory, and balanced movement. This card resonates with Virgo's ability to harness willpower for meaningful progress, especially when you feel pulled between multiple futures, one familiar and safe, another abundant but requiring a small risk or change, such as travel or relocation. Today, it calls you to take the reins decisively rather than letting opportunities slip. In relationships, it suggests momentum toward stability, like discussions about living together or forming a deeper commitment. Your analytical mind will help navigate any obstacles, turning potential challenges into triumphant advances, while spiritually protecting you from external negativity. Card 6, Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups radiates emotional fulfillment, family harmony, and the joy of creating a loving home. For Virgo, who often serves as the reliable caretaker in relationships, this card promises celebrations, possible changes in your living situation, and the formation of a stable family unit or deepened bonds. It speaks to healing across generations, perhaps family members contributing to your overall restoration, and counters any lingering hopelessness in love. Even if past dynamics involved ignoring or separation due to karma on either side, this card foretells a beautiful new chapter of mutual excitement, shared spirituality, and lasting happiness. It affirms that your deepest desires for connection are manifesting. Card 7, the Empress. The Empress embodies nurturing abundance, creativity, and self-care, beautifully complementing Virgo's service-oriented, yet sometimes overly critical traits. Today, she encourages you to mother yourself first, treating your body, mind, and spirit with the same devotion you give others. This card highlights fertility in all forms, new ideas blooming in your career, emotional growth in love, and a sense of sensual excitement from a partner who fantasizes about you and shares your evolving spiritual path. Virgos may feel attacked by energies or doubts, but the Empress assures protective light surrounds you, transforming your world in alignment with heartfelt wishes. It also signals improvements in delicate work matters, bringing clarity and reward. Card 8, the Sun. Closing the spread on a radiant note, the Sun card illuminates success, vitality, and unshakable positivity. This major arcana brings warmth to Virgo's sometimes reserved world, dissolving any remaining shadows of self-doubt or powerlessness in communication. It confirms that love will awaken you, a person's transformation will amaze, and mutual manifestation leads to rapid positive shifts. For your analytical sign, the Sun validates paying attention to intuitive nudges while taking inspired action. Financially and professionally, it heralds standout achievements and the end of a challenging cycle, replacing it with joyful abundance and confidence. In today's tarot reading for Virgo, the cards weave a cohesive story of self-love, romantic desperation turning into reconnection, spiritual healing, and abundant new beginnings. From the stars' hopeful renewal and the lover's passionate choice, through introspective guidance and practical opportunities, to triumphant movement and emotional fulfillment, the message is clear. Release doubt, trust divine timing, and step boldly into your deserving future. You are protected, guided, and on the verge of profound awakening in love, career, and personal power. Embrace it with your signature Virgo precision and watch miracles unfold. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today brings a surge of practical magic for Virgo, where your natural precision meets unexpected abundance. The universe is aligning resources in ways that feel almost destined, rewarding the quiet persistence you've poured into your goals. What once seemed like stalled progress now transforms into swift opportunities, especially around financial paperwork or lingering bureaucratic hurdles that have weighed on your mind. Trust that a breakthrough is imminent, arriving through channels that feel both logical and serendipitous. Your talents are ready to shine in tangible forms, perhaps a promotion, a new income stream, or handling larger responsibilities with ease. This phase invites you to stop letting life pass by and instead take that first inspired step, no matter how small it appears. Karmic cycles from past patterns around money are closing, allowing fresh prosperity to flow without the old burdens. You are being healed on material levels, opening doors to stability that supports your long-term vision. Manifestation feels potent right now. Speak clearly to the cosmos about the wealth and security you deserve, and watch how the response arrives in surprising, delightful ways. Luck is not random, but a natural extension of your growing self-belief. As you release self-doubt, financial clarity and growth follow effortlessly, turning potential challenges into stepping stones toward greater independence and comfort. Abundance is weaving itself into your daily reality, encouraging you to embrace a mindset where you feel worthy of receiving as much as you give. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for April 9th are 2, 6, 9, 11, 4, 8. Daily love. Romantic energies for Virgo today carry a deep undercurrent of reconnection and emotional awakening. Someone who may have appeared distant is quietly overwhelmed by feelings they can no longer suppress, leading to an inevitable shift toward openness. This connection carries youthful enthusiasm and a profound spiritual bond that transcends time, making interactions feel both familiar and excitingly new. If past silence created confusion, today's vibes reveal it stemmed from intense affection rather than indifference. Your guides are gently nudging you toward healing old heart wounds, so you can fully receive the love that matches your worth. Pay attention to dreams or persistent thoughts. They often mirror what the other person is experiencing on their end. A beautiful stage of mutual understanding is beginning, where conversations about commitment, shared living, or deeper stability become natural and welcomed. The transformation in this person may surprise you in the best possible way. Even if you've felt hesitant or protective of your energy, love is ready to awaken a lighter, more hopeful version of yourself. You deserve a partnership that celebrates your uniqueness rather than demanding perfection. Spiritual alignment between you and a significant other strengthens today, fostering discussions that blend heart and soul. What felt like a challenging chapter in matters of the heart is gracefully concluding, replaced by warmth and genuine excitement. At work, professional horizons for Virgo are expanding with clarity and forward momentum. Your analytical strengths are being highlighted, positioning you for roles or projects that allow you to stand out and manage meaningful responsibilities. Any delicate situations involving documents, deadlines, or workplace logistics are poised for positive resolution, often faster than anticipated. This is your moment to harness determination and steer toward the success you've quietly prepared for. Don't allow routine to dim your potential. Small actions taken today can spark impressive advancements. The energy supports risk-taking in the form of new paths or slight changes in direction that lead to greater fulfillment. You are stepping into a phase where your contributions are recognized and abundance flows through career channels as a direct result of your dedication and skill. Spiritual protection surrounds your work environment, shielding you from unnecessary negativity while amplifying your ability to manifest rewarding outcomes. Embrace the idea of movement, whether through travel related to work or simply shifting perspectives on your current position. A brighter professional future is unfolding, one that aligns with your deepest ambitions. Health. Holistic well-being takes center stage for Virgo, emphasizing the importance of nurturing yourself with the same care you offer others. Spiritual and emotional healing are actively supporting your physical vitality today. Listen closely to intuitive signals, thoughts, dreams, or gentle bodily cues that guide you toward balance and restoration. This is an ideal time to release self-critical patterns that drain your energy. Protective energies are especially strong, helping you navigate any feelings of being overwhelmed or energetically attacked. Practices that foster tranquility, such as mindful movement or quiet reflection, will prove particularly restorative. Your connection to higher guidance aids overall healing across all levels, promoting a sense of lightness and renewed strength. Family influences or ancestral support may subtly contribute to your current wellness journey, creating a web of positive reinforcement. As you cultivate self-love and worthiness, your body and mind respond with greater resilience and clarity, setting the foundation for sustained health and vibrant energy. Family and friends. Family dynamics for Virgo today radiate warmth and the promise of joyful milestones. Changes in the home environment, such as rearrangements or meaningful conversations, are likely to foster greater harmony. Healing extends beyond the individual, touching relationships with loved ones and creating space for celebration and togetherness. You may sense a collective shift towards stability, where shared goals or plans for the future bring everyone closer. Children, extended relatives, or chosen family play a supportive role, contributing to an atmosphere of emotional security and growth. Spiritual bonds within the family unit strengthen, allowing for open dialogue and mutual understanding that dissolves past tensions. This period encourages forming or deepening the sense of home as a sanctuary, where love and practical care intertwine beautifully. Compatibility. Virgo finds natural harmony today with fellow Earth signs, particularly Taurus and Capricorn, whose steady presence complements your practical nature and desire for meaningful progress. Water signs like Cancer and Pisces offer emotional depth that softens your analytical edges, creating space for the spiritual connections highlighted in current energies. A younger or enthusiastic energy, possibly linked to Gemini or Sagittarius influences, can spark fresh excitement and help break through any lingering reserve in relationships. Compatibility shines when partners share your evolving interest in spiritual topics and personal growth, leading to conversations that feel both grounding and inspiring. Avoid forcing connections with signs that currently trigger old karmic patterns. Instead, lean into those who mirror your readiness for stable, loving commitment. The strongest alignments today support mutual manifestation, where both parties move toward a shared vision of abundance, healing, and joyful partnership. Your lucky color today. Soft lavender serves as today's empowering hue for Virgo, gently encouraging calm confidence, spiritual clarity, and a soothing reminder of your innate worth. The phrase of the day: you are worthy of all the love, abundance, and joy the universe holds. Embrace it with open hands and a trusting heart. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.